Good evening, everyone. Is my screen visible to all? Am I clearly audible? Yes? Okay. Okay, so welcome back to this session. So in this session, guys, we are going to create the logic and we are going to test our first API key. First API. Okay. Now, first of all, before starting, as I already told you in last also tomorrow, go to the announcement. There, if you will go to this announcement, their timetable is already posted. Okay, so based on this timetable, please be ready for attending the session. Okay, notification not came, you just press the bell icon in YouTube. I think you subscribe it and push the bell icon. There you will get the notification before 30 minutes, I think, right? And again I am telling, go through timetable and please attend on that basis. Okay, and if any day, if any issue comes or there is no session in announcement, of course we are going to post. Okay, so I hope so this is clear. So please follow the timetable, everyone. Secondly, about the offer letter, whoever is messaging, till next week, whatever issues happened with your offer letter about name and all, that will get resolved, and we will share you the new offer letter for that. Okay. Third thing, whoever added their in Google form yesterday I shared, okay, that Google form is for that people only who didn't got login credentials for LMS, this LMS. Okay, so who already got, who all are accessing this, for them that Google form is not. Okay, so only who didn't got the login credential for LMS or they want to register this internship, for them only I shared yesterday one Google form to add your details so that we can work on it, and till this week you will get the credentials. I hope so. Bindu, you have shared your details in yesterday's Google form. Yeah, if it is the urgent in discussion forum, you can just give me the reason for skipping today's class. Okay, and then you can leave, no issue. Okay guys, so this was the thing, right? And another thing about quiz and all, whenever it will be live I will announce you properly, so don't worry about the quizzes. Okay, so now let's start, everyone. I hope so till yesterday you guys have completed. I have already uploaded the things. I hope so you guys gone through this. Okay, now today is day 6 and here just one more flow I have posted, that is the request flow. This I will let you know after some time. Okay guys, so let's start. So before starting again, let's go to our folder. Inside our HomelyHub folder we have the backend folder. Yeah, quiz will be added on Friday. Okay, that time I will announce you guys. So quiz will be related to till this 1 week, whatever I taught you, based on that only quiz questions will be there. Okay, so no need to worry about the quiz. Okay guys, fine. So in last some minutes, in last 15 minutes, I will share one Google form again. So there, whoever is having login ID password issue for LMS, they can add you can add your details. Okay, so that I can add you directly in LMS. Clear? Now let's focus on what today we are going to do. So yeah, inside the backend folder we have the src folder, we have the .env file, okay, package and package log. Inside the src folder, till now we created the models folder. Inside models folder we have user model. Inside utils folder we have db and index.js file. So now I will go back and I will open this Homely Hub. Right click, open with code. Okay, so now let me close this. So first thing is, let me open the terminal here. Let me open the backend. Okay, so using cd backend first of all, because we are going to run the backend. So backend I opened, right, and we will do what, npm run day, but not now. Okay, when we will run, then we will see. Yes, Anand, you can join today's class. Okay, I will check the LMS. In last 15 sessions, we will talk about this login and issue. Okay, that time we can discuss. Okay, guys. So fastly, let's start. So in today's, I hope so till yesterday, any type of doubt from yesterday's session. I hope so everything is clear to everyone, and I am clearly audible. There was no quiz. Okay, there was no quiz uploaded. Upcoming Friday, this Friday, I am going to open the quiz and I will announce on Friday. Okay, that time you guys can give the quiz. There was no quiz yesterday. As I told you in last 15 minutes about credentials, about login password and all, we will talk. Okay, so let's focus on this. I will share one Google form where you can upload your login credentials in last 15 minutes. I hope so this is clear now. Let's start then. Okay, now before writing the code, we are going to work with some 4 packages. Okay, that 4 packages is nothing but using npm I, we are going to install that. First of all, JSON web token. This is one of the package. Another package is the node mailer. Give space, then we have the mail gen, give space, and we have the image kit package. Okay, and I will click enter here. So basically this package is already some developers have written. We are just installing this so that we can use it. We don't have to write it from scratch. Is this clear? So now let's come to what is JSON web token. What was this package? Now let me go to the package.json. I hope so there we can see, yeah, it's successfully installed. Now what is this JSON web token? In day 5 I have posted one image. Okay, now listen carefully everyone. Okay, always remember the HTTP, this HTTPS or HTTP what you see in your domain, right? That HTTP has no memory. Okay, when you log in, server replies, okay, and connection over. When you click my bookings 1 second later, okay, that is completely a new request, right? One request you entered right now, after 1 minute you are entering any other request, that is completely new request. Okay, and the server has no idea who you are. Understood? So it does not remember you. Zero memory, I can say. Okay, now if they doesn't remember us, so how do websites keep you logged in? If after sometimes of, if you will open any website, suppose Instagram, you will be logged in, yes or no? You don't have to do login again and again. Once you logged in, after for some day or some month, you always be logged in, right? So one way is the server keeps a list of everyone logged in. Okay, that works, but the server has to store it, right? With lakhs of user, that list becomes a headache. Okay, so we use the second way, that is server gives you a card, okay, and you show it every time. This is internally happening, that you are not really showing it. Okay, just you think of a movie hall. Yeah, this week only you will get the credentials. Okay, just think of a movie hall, everyone. At the gate, they do not keep a register of every person going inside. Yes or no? what they give you, they give you a ticket. You show the ticket, right, and they let you in, right? So ticket itself is the proof, correct? Then why can I not print a fake ticket at home? I can print a fake ticket at home and I will show them, correct? But we can't do. Why? Because the real tickets has a stamp on it that only the PVR can make. Okay, that stamp is the signature. Is this clear to everyone? So JSON Web Token makes this ticket. Ticket is known as the JWT, JSON Web Token. It has three parts joined by dot: header, payload and the signature. Is this clear? Now what is header? Which method was used to sign in? Payload is the data inside it, for us the user ID suppose, okay, and signature is the stamp that made using our secret. There you will see QR code is getting scanned, right? So change even one letter of the payload and the signature no longer matches, so the server rejects it. Is this clear to everyone? So the token is signed, not hidden. Understood? So anyone can read what is inside a token. Understood everyone? So this jwt.io, paste any token, you will see the data. So they cannot change it, but they can read it. So never put a password inside a token. We only put the user's ID, which is not a secret. Is this clear to everyone? Okay, this is what the JSON Web Token, that's why we are going to work. Now next comes here node mailer package. Node mailer package. Okay, see, node mailer is nothing but it sends the email from our code. When user clicks forgot password button, okay, we must send a reset link to their inbox, like how in day-to-day life we used to do, right? So node mailer does the sending part. Okay, so it is just like a postman. He does not write the letter, he only delivers it. So he needs an address and a post office. Is this clear? Now say that the post office details are in .env file. Okay, like host, port number, username and the password. Okay. Now in our project, the post office is nothing but the mail trap. Yesterday I told you to download the create the account for the mail trap, everyone. So what you have to do, just you have to type mail trap. Okay, fine. So wait. Okay, so you have to create the account in mailtrap.io. Is this clear? Normally in browser, if you will write down this website will come. Okay, now here you have to do sign in. Is this clear to everyone? So in sign in, you will get, when you will create the account, some questions will be asked, like for what you are using. You can give any answer, that doesn't mean something will get affected. Okay, you can answer for email purpose we are using, from somewhere we got to know, and for developing our personal projects, that for that. Okay, so these are some question answer. Okay, now after creating account, you will get something like this. Now here you have to click this home icon, their sandboxes will come. Okay, now in sandboxes, either you can add your own or by default you can use. So I will click this my sandbox, and here we will get some on right side some credentials. Okay, so using this, whenever user will reset their password or forgot their password, in this email they will get the notification. Understood? So for that we are using mailtrap. Mailtrap is nothing but it is used to safely test the emails during the development, as we are in development process. So that's why this is needed. Okay, so now what we will do, now let's go to the .env file, and here we are going to add the mail trap credentials. Okay, so mail trap underscore smtp underscore host equal to, right? So now here, okay, first of all let me create some variables. So again, mail trap smtp port equal to, here it will be user, and here it will be password. So I am going to write as pass. Okay, so let's copy and paste the, first of all we will paste the host name. So here host name is sandbox.smtp.mailtrap.io. I will copy this and I will just paste it here in host. Okay, make sure no spaces between equal to and this. Now next is the port number. You can use any of the port. Okay, so I am going to use 2525, and if suppose in case it is not working, change it to 465, change it to 587, and change it to 25. Okay, so I am using this. You can use anything. Okay, but if suppose it is not working, then you have to change it to remaining port. Okay, change it and check it. Next is the username, guys. So we can click here, it will get copy, and here we will paste. Okay, now let's come to the password. Password also I will go here, I will click this, it will get copied, and here I will save it. Is this clear to everyone? So in this way we added the mail trap credentials. Okay, so what is this mail trap? It is used for to safely test the emails during the development process when we are going to work with the, it is just like a mail trap is just like your Gmail fake inbox for developers. As we are developing one website, we can't work with the real email, right? So that's why mail trap gives us that feeling. Okay, so whenever you will see emails will come, it will comes here, it will come here in the inboxes here. Understood? As you can see here, all the emails are going to come. Okay, so mail do not go to any real person, they land in our mail trap dashboard. Okay, that is exactly what we want while learning also. Like imagine the testing 50 times and spamming a real customer, that is not correct, right? So that's why we are using the mail trap here. Okay, and for that mail trap, this node mailer helps us to send the data to it. Okay, that URL token link when we want to reset our password. Okay, now see, if suppose node mailer sends the mail, now why this mailgen we have imported this package mailgen. See, you have seen good emails, correct? Company name on top, a line of text, a proper blue button, thank you at the bottom, correct? That looks like, that looks is HTML. Okay, and writing email HTML by hand is painful. Okay, so old mail apps break it easily. Okay, so with mailgen package we will just say the name, what name should go whenever email will go, intro text, button link, closing line, everything. Okay, so it builds the pretty email. Okay, so just a template. See, as I told you, we are going to send the email, but you know already, right, how the email goes, correct? So we also design it properly so that we can send the email template. It is just like a template design. Okay, and it gives us two version again, like HTML for normal app and plain text for old ones. Okay, so we send both, whichever the mail app understands it will show. Is this clear to everyone? Next is the image kit. Image kit package is what? imagekit.io. Here also you have to create the account. Okay, and click the dashboard. So something like this it will come. Okay, now here we will go down in last developer options is there. In developer options, if you want to create the new for your project, you can create new, or otherwise we can use the standard keys. Okay, now what is this image kit? It's a user upload. When a user upload a profile photo, where you are going to keep? Are you going to keep in local? No, right? So we are using here image kit. Okay, so it is just like a database which stores all the profile images of the user. For that we are using this Google Cloud type. Is this clear? So database is built to store small text like name, email, price and all, like MongoDB. But photo is heavy, right? Put photos in the database, in MongoDB database, and it becomes slow, big and expensive also, right? So property photos in our app will kill it. Understood? So photos go to the photo service, it stores the file and gives back us the link. Okay, so we save only that link, which is just a small line of text. Okay, so this image kit is the service, is that service. It also resizes photos for phones automatically, so that pages load fast. Is this clear to everyone? For example, it is just simple. User picks the photo, we send it to the image kit stores it with the URL and the public ID, and we save this URL in MongoDB. I hope so you understood, guys. Okay, so now let's connect it. So here also we have to add the credentials. So let's create the credentials. So image. So here I am going to type image kit underscore public. Okay, public key equal to image kit private key equal to, then next, see, public key is done, private key is done. Now you have to give the URL endpoint also. So image kit, URL end. I hope so spelling is correct. Yeah, understood everyone. So now let's go here. First of all, URL endpoint, I am going to copy here. Copy option is there. I am going to copy this. You can create new one also. Okay, totally up to you if what you want to do. Okay, create it. Now I have to copy this public key. I will click this. It will get copy. I will paste here in public key. Next is we have to copy this private. Sorry, I don't want to just I will click here. I don't know how to copy this. I think I have to review your APIs. Email. 1 second, I will show you. Verification code. Everyone can see this now. Okay, so like this it will get, copy this private key and paste it here. That's it. Is this clear? So in this way, guys, we pasted the credentials so that we can store our profile for user's profile photo in image kit, and we can work in our server. In this way, these two things are done. It's very simple to create the account. You don't have to worry. Okay, and you have to paste it in .env file. And in this way, we uploaded some packages to work with it, because packages are also there to work with server. Now here, main thing we are going to add now, that is what JWT. Okay, JWT under secret. Now here you pay attention everyone, equal to, right, JWT underscore expires score in equal to, right, JWT How to add 6 character API? I didn't understood what you are asking. Okay. Now you guys can see here, it's a JSON web token. Like for how you get the ID card, then only you can enter the college. It's the same way, it gives you a token with the signed in. So always you don't have to do login. You will be already login for some time. Okay. Now here we are adding JWT secret. JWT expires in. JWT cookies expires in. Okay. Now here I am going to type just randomly. I am typing in small letter my secret or my super hyphen. I will explain you what I am typing here. Don't worry. Is not revealed. Okay, expires in I am giving 90D. Okay, and this also I will give 90. Now listen carefully everyone. Private key is visible. Yeah, it's okay. For me, I will delete after this internship. So no worries. Private key is visible. Okay. Again, if you will reopen it, it will get invisible. So don't worry about that. Okay. Now, see. First of all, here JWT secret. Okay. Any value here you can type. You don't have to copy it from somewhere. JWT, as I already explained, is a JSON web token. When you do login, their token gets stored inside your browser or in cookies. So whenever, if you guys have seen, suppose today I logged in my Instagram. Okay, after 4 days also, after 5 days also, or after 1 month also, I will be already logged in. Understood everyone? Why? Because the token is saved and it is telling like who I am. Okay, and it will give the, see, for example, suppose John and Max is there. Okay, John is having Swiggy account, Max is also having Swiggy account. Now you tell me what Max is ordering. Can we see on John's account? In John's account, whatever Max is ordering the food, can we see in John's account? Yes or no? Tell me fast. No, we can't see, right? John will only see his details. Okay, like what he order, he can change his profile. He is already logged in his mobile or in laptop for Swiggy account, correct? So same way here, that is what the token. All you have when you do login, all we have one token that tell who I am and what I am doing with my app. Understood? So like ID card, as I told you, like movie ticket, correct? When you enter, you will show your movie ticket. They will scan. It is signed, it is correct, then you can enter, then next, then next, like this. Okay, so it's just a token that helps you to get authorized with that website. Okay, and that you get after login, and after month, year also you are already login. Okay, unless and until you are not doing logout. Clear? So now here JWT secret equal to this. Here all the credentials we have copied from somewhere, but this line I am not copying. Here you can write anything. Okay, any value you can add, nobody checks it. Clear? Now this is the stamp of the cinema. It is your password for signing the token that you guys have invented it. Okay, there is no correct value for JWT secret. This is I created. You can write it as much long you can write. Okay, so this is one of the like stamp. Okay, that you are giving to your application. Okay, so whoever will log in, you will give one sign. Internally, you are giving one sign to their login credential. Now you understood, everyone. So you invented this line. Okay, so there is no restrictions like what to write and just don't give space. Okay, but there is one rule here. It must be hard to guess. Okay, you guys can't guess what I have written. That much hard you should write something. Okay, because whoever knows this secret, they can create a token for any user ID and log in as anybody, including the admin. So this one line protects your whole app. Understood, everyone? Is this clear? So this is okay for just as I am taking class. If you are working now with the real projects, you can write anything. You can write, you can use one encrypted websites are coming, right? That you can use like KJ, something like this. This also you can type. What I am typing, that is okay, but you can type when you are in live. Okay, when you are making it live, you can type it like this. Is this clear? This I have written to make understand. Okay, in class. One thing, if you will write just name like secret. Okay, first thing anyone can try. If you will write number 1 2 3 4 5, again anyone can try. If you give your own project name like HomelyHub, your project name, the hacker will try to write this first. Okay, JWT secret, again it will be like it will be get catch, so you have to write it something. Okay, so here this is allowed. It works perfectly. It is long and it is not a common word. Is it a common? My super duper is not revealed. Is this a common word? No, randomly I just used. Okay, so it is long and it is not a common word. Okay, so for learning, for now, for a class, it's a fine. But if you are working with a live app, try to do the random words like this, but remember it somewhere. Okay, somewhere you paste it, otherwise you will also get forget. Is this clear to everyone? So always three rules you should understand when you are writing this. JWT secret value. Never put this secret in the code, only in .env file. Never push this .env file into GitHub. Okay, and you can just keep it laptop, testing and live site should each have a different secret. Okay, so here what happens to logged in user if I change this secret? Suppose for example, if I will change this secret, what will happen for the logged in user? Every old token stops matching. Everyone will get logged out and they have to do login again. Understood? Nothing will break, but people get thrown out. Okay, they have to do login again. So do not change it casually. If you feel like maybe it can get hacked in 1 year or in 2 years, you guys can change it. Clear? Now here comes JWT Express in. Okay, this one is like it's a fixed one. Okay, because the JSON web token package reads it. Okay, see 60, if you will write 60 seconds. Okay, bare number means like this. Okay, if you are adding 90, this is 90. D stands for days. Okay, 90 days. So 90 days means the token, suppose today I logged in this HomelyHub app. Okay, after 90 days that token will get die and again I have to log in. Have you guys came through by this situation sometime? After some months you will get logged out from your website, again you have to do login. Have you came through this type of situations? Tell me. After some time user will get logged out. Have you seen like this situation? Yes, right? So this is what, so what you can do, you can add the this token will get expire at what time. So after 90 days the token will get expire and user have to log in again. Okay, so careful with the bare number. If you write 90 without d, if you will just write 90, that means seconds. So in seconds only user will get logged out. Okay, so what will happen, they will find like something issue with the website only. Is this clear? So don't forget to add d here, it's very important. If you will not add d, that means 90 seconds, and in 90 seconds if user will get logged out, so it will be big complicated, right? So that's why add the days here. You can add 60, you can add whatever you want to add. Okay, to r also you can add whatever, right? So we used to write 90 days, just in 3 months they have to do login again. That is totally fine. Is this clear to everyone? Now here because see in movie ticket also, if you booked for today's ticket, okay, now can you take that ticket and go again to the next day? No, it will get expire in 3 hours. Yeah, you can put any number. Okay, whatever, here also you can add whatever you can add here. Yes, more than this, it depends on you. Is this clear to everyone? Now here comes JWT cookie expires in. Okay, so now here if you will look here, we didn't add D and all, just 90 here I have written. Okay, so because this one is not read by the package, we read it for our own code. Okay, and our code treats it as a number of days. Is this clear? So in token.js file that I shared you the code, there already have written the code for this. So in cookies also it will get stored. Okay, accept all cookies, like this some message will come whenever you open any website, right? That is for this. Is this clear? So keep them the same number always. If the cookie lives longer than the token, the browser keeps sending a dead token and the user gets error. Okay, so if the token lives longer than the cookie, the token is lost early. So we have to match it, both the numbers. Okay, so no one should go early or no one should go in last. Both should get expired in the same time. Okay, here D I didn't wrote because the code what I have written, that is we are making as a D. Okay, so it's a 90 days only. I hope so this is clear to everyone. There is no doubt. Okay, now .env is ready. Now we will go to the WSA LMS. There in day 5, okay, today is day 6, right? So in day 5, yesterday I have uploaded some 3 files: image kit, io.js, mail.js and token.js. Okay, so let's click this image kit. Where is the, yeah, okay, so inside your folder, inside your utils folder, you have to save this. Same mail.js you have to download. These are the some services that we have created, and in comments I have written it very carefully so that you can understand what we have written. Okay, so 3 files I have downloaded inside the utils folder. Now you can see image kit io.js is nothing but where we are storing our photos. Okay, so just in .env file what we have written here, we are accessing, that's it. Okay, and we are exporting it. Here in comments I have added so that you can go through it carefully. Now in mail.js, guys, this is the template that we have created. See, like this it will go whenever you will get the email for the forgot password. Welcome to HomelyHub app. We are sending you the link to reset the password. Then link will come. Understood everyone? Okay, so this is what the template we have created here. Right? How you will send the email to the user. Next is the token.js. Now this is one of the small helper that will be used for login and sign up. Here nothing but how we are creating the token. That process we have written here in comments. You can please go through this carefully. You will get to know it's a very simple. Okay. Now next is models is ready, utils is ready. Now I will open the src folder, and also guys here you can see JWT workflow also I have created so that you can understand it better. Okay, and even the HTTP methods file also I have created so that you can understand it better. Okay, and here the request flow. What is the relationship between our routes, models, and how we are getting the result? In last we are going to see this. Okay, fine. Now inside the src folder I am going to create one folder, name it as a controllers. Hopefully we will complete this today. Inside the controllers I am going to create one file. We will give the name as a auth c capital controller .js. Okay, again inside the src folder I am going to create one more folder, that is the routes folder. Click enter here, and inside the routes folder again I am going to create one file. We will give the name as a user route .js. Is this clear? So these two files we have created. Basically inside src folder now we have 1 2 3 4 folders and one index.js file. Same file only I have added, no changes I have done. Okay, now inside the controllers folder we have auth controller. Now let's start. Now what is this controller? It's just like a security guard of our app. This is, see, schema you created, that means structure you created. Okay, all the credentials you added. Yes, you can use MongoDB instead of MongoDB Atlas. Okay, same process. Yeah, so where I was, okay, so auth controller, it's a security guard of our app. Schema you created. Now we have to create the logic with that schema. How? Like if anyone will do sign up in backend, what it should happen, that thing we are going to write here. Okay, we are going to write some functions for sign up, login, log out. Okay, log out. Then we have one protect function also we will create, so that some of the pages like booking pages, account profile pages, right, some pages should only be opened by the authorized person who have created the account. Clear? Here also if you will see, you tell me this SMTP. Oh, see guys, we got the go live with email. Okay, right, fine. These are the some tests. Okay, now you tell me, suppose in image kit also you logged in, then only you got this credential. Without login, did you got this credentials? No, right? Same in our app also, booking, payment, and changing your account profile, your account details, your booking details, your hosting rent, hosting the property details. This thing should be only opened by the authorized person, that means who created the account, right? So that's some protected functions are also we are going to create. Now every function what here we will create will follow try catch block. Why? Yesterday only I told you, try means do the work and send a good reply. Catch means something, if it is failed it will send the error reply. Is this clear to everyone? Now let's start. Now you tell me, in auth controller we are going to work with which model? We are going to work with user model because we are writing the logic for that only. So as we have exported here in user model in last, we have to import it. Okay, here we will import it. So let me close this all. Yeah, here we will import using import curly braces user, okay, from. Now we have to give the path from where you are importing. So double dot, if you will go, you will back of one folder, models, user model, dot js, okay, don't forget this, semicolon. Now again we will import some package, that is the jwt from json web token, the package that we have installed. Now let's import crypto here because we are going to work with the token, so that's why this is also needed. So crypto is node crypto. Node is only giving us the crypto package. So this. Next is import image kit. We have imported, guys, because while doing sign up, while doing sign up and all, what you want one avatar profile, correct? So image kit from where? From the dot slash util slash image kit io.js. Clear? Is this clear to everyone? Next, again we have to import something, that is from mail.js. From mail.js, you will see we are exporting send mail and forgot this. I am going to copy this because a spelling mistake is there, so it will throw the error. So I pasted here. This we are taking because in this file we are going to use dot slash util slash mail.js. Is this clear to everyone? And not but the least, import curly braces. Let's go to the token.js. In last, if you will see, we are copying this sign in token. This all three lines, guys, we are going to work, so we have to copy it, otherwise it will throw the error. Spelling mistake is there. Dot slash utils slash token.js. In this way, guys, we are going to work with this thing, so we have imported. What about MongoDB connection? Already in previous lecture I have already explained about the MongoDB. Crypto spelling is wrong. Oh, sorry. Thank you so much. Yeah. Thank you so much for telling me this. Okay, guys. Done, everyone? Now, user is nothing but our model to read and write users in MongoDB. So, the code. First code we are going to work with the sign up. Okay, how user is going to sign up. Then we will test in Postman. Okay, and then we will see in our database our user is going to store or not. Is this clear to everyone? Okay, so user is nothing but our model. Whenever user will do login and all, it should get stored inside our user model. Correct? Then we have the JWT to check a token, that making this is happening inside the token.js. Okay, creating and checking. Crypto, it's a built-in node, okay, that is used to hash the reset token. Image kit, where profile photos are going to upload of the users. Mail, to send the forgot password mail email to the mail trap. Token.js, this file already we have written. There are 4 small helpers, okay, that we have written inside the token.js. Clear? Now shall we start with the first one, that is the sign up. Sign up means what, guys? To create the account. Yes or no? Tell me. To create the account, correct? Now here I am going to create one one function using arrow function. Okay, so function name I will give sign up, simple, SIGNUP. Okay, no spelling mistake. About the LMS password, in last 15 minutes I will give you the Google form, you can post it there. Okay, const sign up, right? As we are going to use what, guys? Async await. So async, REQ stands for request, RES stands for response. Arrow function, curly braces. right? Now oh sorry, I think spelling is wrong. Yeah, now it is correct, right? So inside this we are going to work with the try catch block. Now you tell me guys, what do you mean by sign up? All can write the code after teaching, right? I will teach, you will write the code, I know that. But before writing the code, what's the logic about sign up? Normally when you create the account, what you do, you write the name, you write the email, you write the phone, you write down the password field right from the body, that means from the front end or UI you can say, correct? So this sign up function should take name, email, phone and the password from the body. Okay, no photo we are going to send at the time of creating the account. Okay, initially when you will create the account, whatever is your initials, like suppose John. Okay, so John initial is JO, so already that avatar will get created. In when you get created, when you get logged in your website, there you can change your profile. Okay, now here after taking the data from the user and after sending the initial picture of a avatar profile photo, we are going to use one method, that is the model name dot create method, that save the into the database. Okay, and we will log them immediately using one HTTP method, that is 201. If you will go back in day 5, I have uploaded HTTP methods. Okay, so here can you see 201. Okay, numbers are not here. Okay, that also I will upload guys. Okay, so 201 is one of the code, that means we are successfully created. And suppose any issue happens, we have to write it inside what, inside the catch part. Okay, so for that we are going to use try method. So now let's write it down. Try, first of all I will write down the syntax for try catch block error, and then I will create, that's it. If you have login issue form, just a minute, I will share now only. Where it is? Yeah, here only I have copied. Okay, so I will paste. This link is for the people who didn't got the login credentials or who not able to do login in LMS. Okay. This I will pin. Okay, done. So now let's continue. Yeah, so now let's write down the logic inside the try block. Okay, now here what I told you, what we want to take, we want to take the name, email, phone number, password confirm from the user, correct? So here one variable I will create, we will give the name as a new user equal to, as we are using async, so we are going to use await user is the model name, above we have written, above we have imported, and in models we have exported, because we are doing with this document dot create. Everyone listen carefully now, because we are going to run our first API and we are going to see the in database how it is getting stored. Okay, user dot create, field name I have given name, it should match the field name, email, password confirm. Okay, fine. So I will give that only name. So now here I am typing request dot body dot name. Okay, see, request dot body directly, or how can say, see, wherever you are typing the name, that is the body, and that is what we are passing as the request to the server. So we tell it like a request dot body, okay, dot name, comma, next field name is email, it should match. Okay, request dot body, because from body only you are passing dot email. comma. Next is the phone number, colon, request dot body dot phone number. Okay, give comma. Next field name we have created as a password. So password spelling you should check, request dot body dot password, password confirm, colon, request dot body dot password confirm. Okay, please check the names. Okay, now here see, user dot create saves a new user in the database. Dot create is one of the method which saves the user in database. We pick the fields one by one on purpose. Okay, we do not pass request dot body directly, or someone could send the same role like admin and all, right? And here the password is not hashed here, understood? In user model.js does this hashing password and all, okay, by itself, right? So before saving, as we are using here pre-save method, as soon as user will type this all details in user model, because of this pre-save, before saving the password will get hashed and it will get saved automatically. Is this clear to everyone? Now here we are going to add the avatar field also. Give me the I will give the avatar okay, colon. I hope so field name is correct. Let me check. Yeah, avatar. Okay, it's correct. So yeah, we will give the curly braces here. Inside it we have the URL, so request dot body dot avatar. Okay, or I am giving or means if suppose at the time of registration user is not uploading its profile photo, so what it should happen. So as above, as in ImageKit.io, we have already created the default avatar URL. What should happen? So we will pass it there. Okay, request.body.name. So if suppose my name is John, okay, so one avatar will get created, whatever your initial name initials, okay, initials of his name, so JO will get created. Okay, after that login, you can just upload your photo. So in this way guys, user has entered this all, suppose. Okay, now successfully, now what we have to do, we will call the create send token function that we have imported here, and it is inside the token.js. We will pass the new user. See, this new user what we created, we will pass this comma. As we are creating, we are uploading, we are creating one account, so 201 as a HTTP method code it is, okay, that we will add comma res response. Is this clear to everyone? So in response we will get 201 means created account successfully. Is this clear? And in between, if any issue occurs, we are going to go inside the catch error. Okay, so here what error we can have, maybe duplicate field type error can have. Okay, see, Mongo's own error is ugly. If the email or phone already exists, Mongo tells us like which field is error, key, pattern and all. So we pull that name out and we write a clean sentence. Okay, so for that here we are typing, so suppose duplicate field I am typing equal to, it's a object dot, we are using, it's an object, so object dot keys. Here this error parameter that what we have added there, dot key pattern, not needed, this is just a one sentence. If you want to, you can curly braces. Okay, and here we will give the 0 index, comma. Now what message you want to display, that message I am typing here. So sorry, equal to, okay, here equal to this duplicate field, what it will carry, duplicate field. If this is true, if any duplicate field like this something is there, so we are using ternary operator. Okay, what is this now ternary operator? Because see, instead of writing if else statement, instead of writing if else statement, okay, if else statement, what we are going to do, we are going to use the ternary operator. It's a one line. Here we are going to add the condition, question mark. If condition is true, then this part will run. If condition is false, then else part will run. If condition is true, this part will run. If it is false, then this part will run after colon. Okay, so same thing we are going to write using the ternary operator. If duplicate field is available, we are going to use backtick. We will type an account with that dollar curly braces duplicate field already exists. Whatever duplicate fields you have added, okay, already exists. Is this clear to everyone? Else, so colon, error dot message, give comma, okay. And now so you have to send the response in the sense you are sending the response to the user. Okay, response dot status we write 400, okay, dot JSON. In JSON format we are passing that particular message. Is this clear to everyone? In this way guys, we completed our sign up controller. Any type of doubt in this? Okay, so fastly let's write down the for login part. So here you guys can be you can see one arrow. So here I am clicking, so sign up is done. Now we will work for the login part. So now we have to write down the logic for login. Login means what? What we do in login? We check the email. Okay, we check the email and the password. Yes or no, you tell me. We check the email and password, then we give a token. Then we give token. So for that we are going to create one login function equal to async await. We are going to use so async again request comma response. Now everyone please tell me what you are going to take from the user. Till then I am going to write this try catch block. From request.body, what you are going to take from the user while doing login? Which fields you are going to work? Which fields you are going to work? You are going to work with the two fields, email and password, right? So we have to take out that two field that we need from the user. So we use the destructure that is like this curly braces. We only want email and password from the user. From where? From user. So here it's a request.body. That's it. Okay, right? Now suppose for example user didn't type anything. Okay, so what we have to do? We have to pass one message, please provide email or password at least, right? So for that one check we will give. If suppose user doesn't pass any email or user not passed password, these are the field names that we have created. Okay, it should not be different from the field name what you have created. Okay, curly braces. Now here we will throw, using throw we will throw the error. Using throw new error, we will throw the error that is please provide email or password. So any one of it is missing, it will throw this error. Yes or no? Is this clear to everyone? So here we have given one message. Now suppose user gave the email and password. Now what we will do? We have to find that user. If suppose this is false, this is not the case, user really given the email and password, then that logic to we have to write. So what we have to we have to find that user in the database. How you will find? See, normally the password never comes out because we have written select false in the model. Okay, so password says here this is one time that bring it to. Okay, so we need it to compare. Is this clear? So that's why here what we will do, const user, one variable I will create equal to, as we are using a string, so we will use await. What is my model name? User dot. Now when you want to find that user, we use one method, that is find one method. This is a built-in method based on which you want to find based on email. So that's why in curly braces I have written email. Understood everyone? Now if user is giving email, with email to you are checking, but you have to match the password. So as in user model we have written select false, here we have to give the select plus password. Is this clear? Because at the login time we have to match email and password. So from there though we are not sending because select is false. So that's why this. Is this clear to everyone? So in this way we find the user, we will match, it will get saved inside the user variable. Now two checks we have to do. If no such user, okay, suppose I give email and password, no user is there, then or the password does not match, then both give the same message on purpose. So if we said no such email, anyone could find out which emails are registered on our site. Is this clear? So here we are going to type if, okay, if not that user, so that's why this user, okay, where whatever happened it will saved inside this. So not user, or if the bracket await user dot correct password, here I am typing password field, comma user dot password, what user typed, and in database what password is there. Okay, so equal to false. If it is false, okay, if any one of this condition matches, then we have to throw new error. Okay, no new error, that is incorrect email or password. Is this clear to everyone? Okay, now if everything is correct, there is no situation like this, then simply what you have to do, call the create send token function, pass the user, this user if we got successfully, comma 200 code means successfully we done login, 200 is nothing but okay, comma response we are going to pass. Is this clear to everyone? In this way try block is done, and if any issue happens it will go to the catch error and we will pass response dot status 401 unsuccessful while doing login, and JSON issue with offer letter post in LMS, okay, not in Google form, JSON, and we will pass the status as fail, okay, fail, comma message colon error dot message. That's it. So in this way guys we completed one login part also. Logic we completed. Now let's move to the routes. Okay. So till now two functions we created, sign up and the login. Now what is this routes? Routes is nothing but the address list. Understood? See, this file is the smallest and the easiest one in this whole project. Okay, everything is clear, but this, see, for example, suppose you want to, on left side PVR is there and on right side we have college. If I want to go college, where I will move, left or right? I will move to right side, correct? If I want to go to the PVR, I will move to the left side, right? So, if I will move left side, am I going to go to the college? No. So, where I want to go, that path, that route is known as the route, okay, in this. So, I can say here just it's only a list which address calls which function is going to run when you will enter any URL. Is this clear to everyone? So for that, express is needed here so that we can use the router to create the URL. So whenever user will hit that URL, that logic will run. So for that, I am going to type import express from express. Clear? Now we will bring whatever, see, in auth controller we created the sign up and login. In last we have to export also. There are like for forgot password also we have to write down the code, but just first I wanted to show you about sign up and login first. Okay, so first of all let me export it, otherwise it will not be used. What I have to export, sign up function what we have created, comma login function what we have created. That's it, and give the semicolon. That's it, guys. Okay, now go to the user route. Now in user route we have to import it because we are going to work with this. So import curly braces sign up comma login from, okay, give the path controller slash auth controller dot js. Is this clear? When we will create more logic, that time we will add it more. Okay, for now this much. Is this clear to everyone? Now next is, as we are going to work with the URL with the router, so here you have to first import it like this, express dot router function. What here we are doing? What here we are doing? See, express.router makes a mini app. Same like in app.get we are doing. Okay. So, but here what we doing? Here we are adding all the addresses. For example, for sign up, if I will show you, router, this router dot route, give the bracket, give the double quotation slash sign up. Okay, now whenever user will hit this URL, which logic should be run here? Sign up logic. Okay, so comma sign up, what you have imported and what you have exported in this file. Same with the login, router dot route. Basically it is creating the address. With that address, with what logic it will get happen. With login, what logic I want? Login. Simple as it is, right? But here one thing is there. We can't write it directly like this. Okay, for this now what I have to do? Let me close this properly. This is correct. Okay, but now you have to add, guys, one method. You tell me, for sign up method, what we do for sign up? We enter the details and we click enter. So when you are sending the data, okay, when you are sending the data to the server, that time we use the HTTP method. Understood? When you are creating the account, when you are submitting data, okay, that time we use what? Post method. So post and run this logic. Understood everyone? Similarly in login, same thing we do. In login also what you do? You enter your email ID and password. That means you send the data to it. That means what is happening? You are using the post method here. So post login. That's it. Here we completed. Okay, so here we created the address. This is the address. Okay, inside route, that is the address. Post and get, this is the HTTP method that will help us to get the data or save the data. And sign up and login is nothing but the function that will work with this address. Is this clear to everyone? I hope so, no doubt. And in last, you have to export the router. That's it. Very simple. So here in this way, user routes we have created. But just simply you are not going to enter the sign up and login. Go to your index.js file, and here let's import one more thing, that is user, or just give the name as a router. Okay, sorry, one second. From routes slash user route.js. So what I have done, I just here entered, okay, I gave some name router from this, and now come down after this test route. Okay, after this test route, click come downside. Now here I am going to type app.use in bracket, give the double quotation. Now here slash API slash v1 slash rent, this is I am creating, okay, this address I am creating, slash user comma router above what we have imported here. Understood everyone? So now what will happen, in index.js we are going to write down the common URL. And in router we are writing this separate endpoints. These are the endpoints, sign up and login. If I will write, see, sign up and login, then we have forgot password, log out, and so many logics we are going to write, correct? So for every time if I will type this, so it will be very lengthy. So what we have done, common URL we kept in index.js file, and endpoints we have written here inside the user route. So it will become something like this: sign up, login. Is this clear to everyone? Okay, so this is how we can write. So common endpoints we have written inside the index.js, and in user routes we have written this. Okay, so in this way guys, we completed our auth controller for sign up and login. We exported it. In user routes we imported and created the address, and index.js we added the common part. Now let's see whether it will run or not. Okay, so hopefully it will run. Control C, clear. Okay, so I am inside the backend. Now I will just type npm run dev. It's taking little time. Everything is clear guys? I hope so, there is no doubt. If you feel in future, you can post in discussion forum. Okay. Okay, so app is running on port number 8080, MongoDB connected. Like this message is coming. Now let's go to the Chrome. Okay, and go to your MongoDB, your project, that is for me it's a HomelyHub. See, on left side you will see Data Explorer. First of all, open your project. Okay, then you go to the Data Explorer, click it, click anywhere here, like this it will come, click connect. Now inside the test you will see the users. So guys, successfully we created the users collection. So as I told you yesterday, right, user will come in plural form and you will be in small letters. Now this is the users document, right? So successfully it got created. Now here no database is there because not created any user yet. Okay, for that, for testing the API that we have created, for testing the API endpoints what we have created, we are going to use the Postman. Now open the Postman, create the account in Postman similarly. Okay, and if it asks you to download, you can download the Postman. Okay, just cancel, open in browser. Postman is nothing but it is used to test the APIs by sending the request and checking the responses. Is this clear? Now when you will open, you create the collection there. Okay, you can create your workspace like 1 minute, I will copy and I will open it again. There will be one plus icon. You can create your workspace. Click create. Workspace name V8. Okay, internal, public, fine, internal is okay. Create the workspace. If you want to add it something, you guys can add. Okay, so workspace got created as you can see. Now inside this workspace, let me close this tab. You can create the collection. Okay, click this plus, click this HTTP. No, wait. Not HTTP. Let's create the collections. Yeah, collection. Okay, new collection I will type is as a homely B8 homely hub. Have you installed the validator package? Again I am telling, don't miss any word in session. Please watch it very carefully, listen it very carefully, because in between anything I am saying, okay, so that you should not miss. If you will miss, you will not figure out what you are doing, right? So guys, inside my workspace internship B8, I created one collection. So whatever request we will do inside this only. Okay, now here I will click add request. Now let's start everyone. So are you guys ready for the first API testing? So what is the API for V? I have written already here, right? It's like, yeah, this first one is the sign up. First of all, we have to create the account. So Control C, let's go to the here. Here I will type HTTP colon localhost, right, 8080 slash sign up. Okay, one slash only. So my port number is running on 8080, so that's why here I have written HTTP localhost 8080. Now just give me a minute, I want to create the account. So let me copy one body, I am going to copy. Okay, so instead of writing I am copying this, so because time is not there. Okay, I think I have written wrong URL. Yeah, okay, wait. This is the dummy one. Yeah, so now you see, I written the URL API. Okay, now what I will do, here which method? Post method. Okay, so now Instead of get, we will select post, click this body, click this raw, and here if JSON is not selected, please select JSON, click enter and write down this. Okay, see, I am not writing down because time is not there, so just I pasted this. So like this is the request.body, because not yet we created the front end. So how backend developer is going to test this API, right? So name I have given John, email I will give john@example.com, gmail.com I will type. Okay, password I have given and something, this phone number. Okay, these are the fields models what we have created. Okay, in auth model, name should be in double quotation, number should be without double quotation, like this. Okay, so this is the request.body. Now I am going to hit this as a send. 500 internal server, what happened? Cannot type error, cannot convert undefined auth control.js 25. Just a minute, auth controller 25th line. What is type error here? Duplicate. Just a minute, guys. Is it working? Very good, nice. For me, I have to check what is the type error I have created. Semicolon, catch error, duplicate key equal to object of keys, error dot key pattern. Oh, okay, wait. This I should write, guys, this part now. 0, index 0, write it after this round bracket. Okay, this part please check, everyone. After round bracket you have to write, then const message equal to duplicate field, or instead of duplicate, okay, duplicate field is also fine. Whenever you operate on an account with that duplicate already exists. I hope so now it should work. Let me check once. Okay, let's do one thing. Let me introduce this. Let me check again. Reference error now. Okay, message is not defined. Okay, just a second. So what we will do here, this part we will write it here only. Give me a minute guys. Error dot message we will type here. Next is not a function. Just give me a minute. I don't know why it is throwing error. So this is correct. Colon rent user sign up post. Next is not a push. Just a minute. User model. So, user model. Give me a minute guys. I think the password is not getting saved here. Okay, so this not password confirm. So what we will do some changes here. Instead of next, I will remove the next from here. And okay, so now let me check if it is working. And from return also I will remove the next. And from here also I will remove the next. Okay. Now let me check whether it will work or not. Okay, you got? Okay, fine. Let me check this. Okay, MongoDB connected. So now let me see. Why now the next I didn't wrote. Option expire is invalid. Okay, option expires is invalid. Yeah, just a second. Token. UWP cookie expires in. Okay, so just a second in .env. Yeah, I have written JWT underscore expires in. Here also the same only. Something is fishy, guys, here. I have to check this file that I have shared with you. Because of that, some issue is happening here. Just a minute. JWT underscore cookies. 1 minute. Yeah, okay. So basically here I have written cookie and in .env cookies. So in .env, guys, please remove this s from here. It should be jwt underscore cookie underscore expires underscore in. jwt underscore cookie underscore expires underscore in. Same, let me check for jwt expires underscore in. Okay, now I hopefully it should work. Let's see once. Duplicate key. Okay, fine. That means it got saved successfully. Now everyone can see here. So actually two issue was there. First of all, from user route, no, from user model, I removed the next from function parameter, from the return next, and from next here. Okay, so this please check out, everyone. Second thing, in .env should be cookie. Okay, not cookies, because the token file what I shared with you, there jwt underscore cookie it is written. Okay, so if it will mismatch, then it will throw the error. So please check out this, and this variable name should be same, nothing else. And also in auth controller, I commented out this part in sign up, and just I have added this message colon error dot message. Okay, now here again let's see one time. So instead of John, here now I am going to type, because it is telling what, duplicate it is. Okay, so max, I have to remove this max @gmail.com instead of 9899. Yeah, now if I will click send, hopefully yes, now everyone can see this what is happening. 201 created successfully. Okay, status success, we got the token and user is name, email, phone number, role, avatar, id when you created and when you updated, all details are there. Now if you will go to your database inside the users, here refresh option is there, you have to click this and two datas you guys will see. Everyone can see this two data. Now in database if you will see, object id automatically is getting created, name max, email max@gmail.com, password is in hashed form, phone number by default user, avatar is having URL, created at, updated at, and the version of this document. So in this way guys, it will get saved. So whenever you want to check, you have to write down the body like this and then send. Remember, email and phone number should be unique because the database like this only we have created. Is this clear to everyone? Okay, now after this you guys can save as, sorry, not this one, this one, let me close this. Okay, you can click save as. Okay, now instead of new request you can type here sign up and click this your folder and click save. So every time for testing you don't have to type it every time, you don't have to select it anything. Is this clear to everyone? Okay, so we have saved here, you can just click it and it will get open. Now let's go to the login part once, then I will stop. So again for login it's a post method and instead of sign up it is the login, right? This only route we created. Now here we just want to provide the email and the password. Okay, now let's click send, hopefully it should work. 401 authorized. Why? Cannot destructure the property of email of request.body as it is undefined. Okay, let me check this why it is showing like that. Email and password. Correct. Just a minute. Login. Response to const versus email password. If not email, throw no error. Okay guys, I have to check this why here it is coming, error is coming. So I have to check this. Okay, so I will check and I will let you know in tomorrow's session. It should come, I don't know why it is coming over. Maybe some typo error will be having, cannot destructure. It's not destructuring the property of email. Curly braces, email, max, password, 123, right? Oh, sorry, it's a text, guys. Okay, so I have to make it in JSON format. Now it is correct. That's why it was not able to destructure. Please select the JSON. Okay, now everyone can see successfully we logged in. We got, and in response, this is the response that we are getting. Okay, in response we got the name, email, phone number, roll number, that's it. Sorry, role. That's it. We didn't got the password here because we have used select false. So whenever user will log in, we will not get the password in response because it's a secret, right? As I told you in user model, if it is showing the error, please check, have you imported the validator, have you installed the package, check your package.json, is the validator present there? Okay, if you again feel any error, please send these two files to me in discussion forum. Okay guys, so in this way guys, with error we finally successfully we checked two URLs, two API testing using the Postman. Okay, so please go through the recording session carefully, don't skip any part. Whatever I have told you, do step by step, then only you will get to know. Okay, I hope so you understood whatever I taught you today with error. Okay, because error solving error is also very important. Okay, so don't forget to check this JSON, right? Okay guys, so thank you for attending today's session, and good night, take care everyone, let's meet tomorrow. Okay guys, take care, all can leave now. I hope so you understood